You dig? Let's do a quick cycle. And let's better. Cool. That out the way. Knock, knock, knock. Dun, dun, dun. Hi. Hey. My name's Oscar with Southwestern Advantage. You must be the mom of the house. Great. I'm the college student who's been sitting down with all the families in the Yellow County School District showing some educational resources from high schoolers down to toddlers. Not quite sure if you've had the chance to see me on Facebook yet, but I was just talking to the grooms, the rows, and the cause. I wanted to stop by for a minute. I show it to 30 families a day, so I only get a few minutes with each one. Do you have a quick place to sit inside, or would I be better for you? Oh, no worries. I guess you haven't heard about me. Like I said, my name is Oscar. I'm just a college student from North Dakota State University. And this summer, I get to sit down with all the families, showing them our educational websites, apps, and leadership program this summer. Super cool, right? Awesome. Yeah, so it's something that the grooms, the Ross, and the guys picked up. If you like it, great. If not, that's okay too. I'm great just for showing you, and everyone's been super nice as long as I don't take up too much of their time. I can show you right out here. Cool. Yeah, like I said, my name's Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Beth? Nice to meet you, Beth. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools at all. I don't have anything you're required to get. I'm actually just a college student from North Dakota State University, and I'm doing this internship to help pay my way through school. Plans to be debt-free by the time I graduate. Pretty cool, right? Awesome. Yeah, so it's actually my second week here. It has been awesome sitting down with all the families, showing them our educational websites, apps, and leadership program this summer. I get to help kids with learning their ABCs up through ACT, SAT prep, and in return I gain experience, develop my skills, and help pay for school. Plans to be debt-free by the time I graduate. It's actually been, yeah. I've actually come to find that the parents in this area are really education conscious, and many are concerned about what's being taught in the schools nowadays. Yeah. So our system is a combination of educational websites, apps, and leadership program. We have everything ranging from super cool super cool books for young kids so they can get really excited to learn. So that's like preschool up to middle school. We have other things that overlap with that from first grade up to 12th grade to help the kids save time on studying and homework and help them get better grades. We have a leadership program, ACT, SAT prep, and ACT, SAT prep. I'm always ACT, SAT prep to kind of know what to show you and your family. What age would you say the kids are? No, do you know? How old are the kids? Awesome. Okay, great. Awesome. So that saves me so much time. Okay, that saves so much time. You know what actually saves us even more time than that? That saves us so much time. I've actually come to find that what saves even more time than that is showing it to the kids themselves, because they're the ones that'll be using it. No need to get something the kids won't be using, right? But reverse that. This is the kids' talk. So, awesome. So, first grade and toddler. That's exactly what this is for. Awesome. That's exactly what this is for. So we actually have a super cool system that breaks down everything from where the kids are. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm always curious. Yeah, so cool. So after they bring the kids down, after you mention that, you're like, yeah, so I've come to find that for kids that age, typically the parents are the ones kind of involved. Typically the parents are the ones involved in getting them ready for school, right? Getting them ready for school, doing all the fun stuff at home. Do y'all read to the kids at all? Do all the fun stuff at home. Do y'all read to the kids? How often? Okay, how often? Every day, every other day? Twice a week? What's the vibe on that? Awesome. Great. Okay, cool. And second pregunto. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and are the kids like really big on iPads, that screen time? How does that work? Just educational stuff, right? Right. Super cool. And I want to be a really good parent in the future, and I'm always curious what different parents in the neighborhood are always different what different parents that have been there before me do to get their kids excited to learn. What do y'all do to implement learning at a younger age? Awesome. I want to be just like you when I grow up. Okay, cool. So there's a few reasons why everyone's been picking these up. Here's a few reasons why everyone's been picking these up. The first reason is because education is so important to so many different people in the community. The first reason is because education is just so important to so many different people in the community, right? I'm sure you guys are no different. I'm always curious, why is it important to you that your kids get a great education? Awesome. The second reason, because it's both fun and educational. Most parents understand how important it is to be involved in their children's education. The problem with most books and games is they focus primarily on entertainment. Like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, and SpongeBob. Those are really fun. They're just not designed to prepare kids properly for the classroom. Our Global Academy is designed to be both fun and educational for the kids. Serving as a combination of books, websites, and apps that really get the kids excited, that really prepare the kids properly for the classroom while still getting them excited in a fun way. The kids for the classroom in a fun way. Have y'all heard of ABC Mouse or similar sites? Yeah, we're a little different for a few reasons. Right? Yeah, so we actually, on top of that, we actually have auditory, hands-on, and combining different learning styles, auditory, hands-on, and visual learning. Have y'all heard of ABC Mouse or similar sites? Yeah, we're a little different because we work on life skills for kids, and we also provide a system that grows with the kids rather than them growing up out of it in a couple of months or years. Pretty cool idea, right? And the third reason is because kindergarten's harder than it used to be. When I was catching up with I remember back when I was in kindergarten, it was all about coloring and playtime. Nowadays, kids are expected to know how to read. There's writing, history, science, math. It's practically the 5th grade. The expectations for kids are so much higher, and parents recognize that kids that start ahead stay ahead, but kids that start behind are playing catch up for who knows how long. Right? That's how long. So I'll go ahead and show y'all how the system works, and you can let me know what you think about it. If you like it, great. I'll help you pick it up like I did the Johnsons, the Jeffersons, and the Allisons, right? But at the same time, if you don't like it, that's okay too. I get credit just for showing you, right? But I can't get that credit until I show this to 2,400 families this summer. I know, that's a lot. That means I only get to show it to each family one time. So everyone's been really cool to give me a big yes, we'll take it, or a big no, we won't at the end. Is it fair for me to ask you to shoot me straight one way or the other? Is it fair for me to ask you to shoot me straight one way or the other? Awesome. Okay, great. So I'll go ahead and give y'all a quick look, and you can let me know what you think about it. But, let me know what you think about it. And are we able to... Great. And are we able to grab the kids? It usually goes by quicker if I show them as well, since, they're the ones that are going to be using it. It's always good to see how excited they are when they interact with it for the first time. Good? Awesome. Okay, great. So, hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. My name's Oscar. I'm a college student from North Dakota, and I'm just doing this and I'm sitting down with all your friends. Awesome. I don't even got to do that for little kids. They're fucking 5, 6. I don't even got to do that. Yeah. So we actually have a set of So we actually have a set of 26 different books that all work together with the websites and apps as a system. So it's not just the books, it's not just the apps, it's a system. Right? Cool. So the apps and websites, I'll talk about them first because kids just love that. Kids just love apps and websites, right? Okay, so the apps, so we actually have, right? So the apps and websites actually all combine fun games, videos, and quizzes all together in one spot, along with downloadable worksheets and printout flashcards. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Here's actually a game that helps work with a lot of required math concepts. The games all get harder and harder as the kids progress throughout the apps Pretty cool, right? Awesome. Okay, and the cool thing about the Squids app, and the first app is the Squids app, right? The Squids app is super cool because it includes includes foreign languages and Cooptoons in the Move Munch and Make program. So Cooptoons are actually a series that we have that include a bunch of short stories that help kids with basic concepts about helping others, self-esteem, honesty, respect, etc. Right? And the Move Munch and Make section is all about getting kids healthy and active and moving, learning fun exercises they can do at home, and fun games, fun arts and crafts projects they can make, and fun safe, healthy foods they can make at home with mom and dad, of course. Pretty cool, right? Awesome. Yeah. And the cool thing, and after the Squids app, we also have the Advantage for Kids app. The Advantage for Kids app is super cool. It has its own set of videos, games, and quizzes, and they all do a really good job of working on reading as well as working on higher level math than what the Squids app has to offer. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. And then we also have a partnership with Homer. Homer is the #1 learn to read app for kids ages 3 to 8. Studies show that 15 minutes of Homer a day actually helps kids grow from where they are, and actually help kids with reading comprehension scores by up to 74%. Pretty cool, right? Awesome. Okay, great. Next, we have our books. So here we have the My Books. My Books are super fun because they're bright and colorful to grab the kids' attention and also help them make those cognitive leaps and bounds from word association to word recognition, then from word recognition to just being able to read and speed read. Pretty cool, right? Awesome. Yeah. And the deep reading, and it covers colors, numbers, words, and shapes, animals, facial expressions, seasons, just a lot of different stuff that kids should know. Next, we have the My Fun with Words, which actually covers the first 1,000 words kids should know going into first grade. Right? It starts every section off with a letter in multiple different fonts so the kids can recognize it in different situations. And then on top of that, it actually has a bunch of super cool, fun, concept-based definitions, which means that you teaches the kids what the words mean and how to use them in a sentence. Pretty cool, right? My personal favorite definition is the cow definition, because a cow is a large, heavy animal that turns green grass into white milk. Nobody knows for sure how a cow does it. Cows don't normally talk about it, right? Next, we have the Ask Me's. The Ask Me's are super fun because they actually answer all those how and why questions kids have during that why phase. Pretty cool, right? How kids have during that why phase. Right? It starts off with a pictorial table of contents so the kids can know exactly what they're pointing at and know exactly what they want to learn about. My personal favorite fun fact is the flamingo fun fact. Because do y'all know why flamingos are pink? It's because of the pink shrimp they eat. Isn't that pretty cool? Awesome. Then next and lastly, we have the Explorers. The Explorers are super cool because they actually break everything down into super fun projects and help the kids transition from color books to storybooks and textbooks. The text is a lot more black and white, smaller and higher level reading, and on top of that, at the end of every top section, it's actually a project, and you see them all outlined in red. You know, look at that, pretty cool, right? Right, along with a bunch of different fun stories. Here's a fun one, like the Rainbow Flowers experiment. Pretty cool, right? And what parents really love is that at the end of every book, there's actually a can you remember section that helps you figure out exactly that has a series of questions to figure out exactly what they learned from the book throughout the book. Just to check in and see what they're learning. Pretty cool, right? So what do you like most? How the books and apps go together with the kids? Kids, how the books and apps actually work together. Awesome. This is awesome. Okay, great. Yeah. And then at the end of each week, I just figure out how to answer objections. Yeah, cool. Great. Yeah. So usually around this time, families are always curious, what's the cost? Like what's the catch, right? Right. And when I was catching up with Jenny, she was kind of concerned because she told me that when she had gone to Barnes & Noble, she actually had 50. She'd actually found that hardcover kids books that are high quality, usually around $30 to $50 for one book. So she figured for a set of 26 books, it would possibly cost her anywhere from $1,000 to like $1,500 for the 26 set of books, right? But she was actually pleasantly surprised to find out that instead of it being $1,000 or $1,500, it's just $600 flat. That's not bad, and that's not bad. And with that, and the cool thing about that's not bad. And the cool thing about the apps and websites, instead of them being $100 a month like other tutoring apps and websites, it's actually just $24.95 a month for all 6 apps and websites. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Oh, those were the only ones that I got to show then, for real. Makes sense. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Awesome. It's like Jenny was saying, you know. It's like Jenny was saying, you know. Instead of it, it's like Jenny was saying, you know. She spends way more than that each week on daycare, you know, video games, tablets, sports tablets, clothes, because the kids just grow in and out of clothes seemingly every other week. But when it came to the kids' education, it was really about making those small investments in the kids' future, because a great education is something that lasts a lifetime. So what families love about the way I do business, I take orders today. You get access to the websites. You get access to the websites and apps today. But you decide when to deliver the books. You can look at the Thompsons, who wanted the books that day, wanted the books that very day, and decided that you be like the Thompsons, who decided that they wanted the book that very day, and decided to split it up into, you could be like the Thompsons, who wanted the book that very day and didn't want to deal with payment plans. They just paid the entire thing up front, put it on the credit card, just didn't worry about it. You could be like the Johnsons, who decided to split it up into one payment now, one payment at the end of the month. Or you could be like the George, who said, hey, Oscar, we love the books, we definitely want them, but for now we had to split it into 3 or 4 payments. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever works best for you. But for me to do a proper service, you need to figure out the right address to deliver the books to. So would that be here or the post office? Then close. 17 minutes. That's not bad. It's not bad at all.